Shalom family. I want to thank everyone that did take the time to pray for J.C.O.M.E.S mom. I have not received any updates as yet, but it is always important that we carry each other, especially in times like this, in prayer. I know how much it means to me that you guys pray for my mother and her journey with cancer and her path forward, and how God just intervenes and makes the journey so much easier for her. So thank you for praying for T.W.Tramm's mom. And that being said, I am going to post the full article on the community wall so that those that don't have Facebook, like myself, can go and read it for themselves. But I want to touch on a few things that he pointed out in his latest article that he's just released for the body. And he's entitled it Noah's Flood and the Rapture. T.W.Tramm, 9th of the 11th, 2024. Jesus said when he comes to gather his followers, it will be like the days of Noah. Matthew 24 verse 37. So he points out various things. A few things I really just want to highlight. Noah was 600 years old when the flood began. Genesis 7 verse 6. Humanity will be 6,000 years old when judgment begins. 2 Peter 3 verse 3 to 8. And the next thing is the flood began when the earth's water broke. This is by the bursting of the underground springs. Genesis 7 verse 11. At the rapture, the earth will give birth to the dead. Isaiah 26 verse 19 to 21. When the flood began, people were involved in regular activities. Matthew 24 verse 38. When the rapture happens, people will be involved in regular activities. The righteous escape. At the flood, the righteous escape judgment by being caught up in the ark. Genesis 7 verse 7. At the rapture, the righteous will escape judgment by being caught up to heaven. Luke 21 verse 36. Noah's ark contained many rooms. Genesis 6 verse 14. And heaven, the destination of the raptured saints, contains many rooms. John 14 verse 2. Behold, I have gone to prepare a place for you. After Noah and his family boarded the ark, the door was shut. Genesis 7, verse 13 to 16. God himself reached down and shut the door. In the parable of the virgins, after the wise have entered the wedding, the door is shut. Matthew 25, verse 10. When the flood rains began, the people outside the ark cried out to be let in, but they were not let in. In the parable of the virgins, the foolish who were locked out of the wedding cry out to be let in, but they are not let in. Noah's flood destroyed nearly all flesh. Genesis 7 verse 21. If the tribulation were not cut short, no flesh would survive. Matthew 24 verse 22. After the flood, Noah and his family descended back to earth. Genesis 8 verse 4, as the waters receded. After the tribulation, the raptured saints will descend back to earth. Revelation 19 verse 11 to 16. We come back with the King. Noah's ark had only one door through which you could enter. Genesis 6 verse 16. There is only one door by which one can enter heaven at the rapture, and that is Jesus Christ. John 10 verse 9. So again, beautiful connections and points that he's made. I'm going to post the entire thing on the community wall for those who want to read the whole thing. And as usual, really quality research and encouragement for the bride of Christ from our brother T.W.Tramm. Shalom.